trips. Those are some of the most memorable learning lessons that we can expose these kids to other environments. The reason I'm here, Eliseo Gamiño, is because the parents have asked me to continue to support their calling for the need of a high school here in Huron. Parents with kids with special needs, when it's windy, when it's raining, just the transportation. And my good friend, who's now in a better place, Mr. Ben Silva, and also his vision of having a high school here in Huron to call their own high school. But it also requires the political will of those making the decisions to not stifle that dream, to not hinder that opportunity for these families who also want their kids to be home at a reasonable time, to be able to enjoy their breakfast, go ready to learn, not being fatigued from the long ride, and coming sometimes not having a good breakfast or their due sleep time. We always, as educators, we hit our chest, kids first, everything we decide for kids. Well, that's the same thing their parents are asking for, the opportunity. Now, I know it was on the agenda before, and some of the numbers are way too high for the construction of a high school, but they're asking for it to be placed on the agenda and look at a different angle. Remember, with the low socioeconomics of Huron, there's no reason why this district should be getting priority in a lot of the grants. Okay? It helps to have that COVID funding. Lo que le estoy diciendo aquí al ayuntamiento es que los padres quieren una secundaria preparatoria aquí en Huron. Ben Silva tenía esa visión, al igual que su mamá. Se nos fue y no se ha realizado y no lo va a poder ver, pero su mamá puede todavía verlo. Her mom will have a chance to see if this dream comes true or not. Pero él siempre peleó, and he invited us to come and share his vision. Pero para que se haga esa secundaria se necesita el coraje político de los que hacen las decisiones. Y como me han pedido los padres que vuelva otra vez a la agenda, eso de 2 millones o 200 millones es un poco alto, pero basado en los bajos ingresos de las familias, no hay razón por qué no se puede mirar de otros ángulos cómo puede llegar más fondos aquí al distrito. Y con eso también los dejo, porque los padres que tienen niños especiales, levantarlos, transportarlos cuando llueve, ya lo hemos escuchado, it's quite a hardship when you wake up your kids early and sometimes they miss breakfast, and I know the districts make the accommodations that they can as best as they can, but at the same time, they want to see it on the agenda that there is a consensus to explore that and see if we can make that Ben Silva's dream as well as Dolores Silva's dream come true. Because kids come first, as we always say, or it's just a motto. But for their social, emotional, we talk about all those things that makes learning even better. And yes, for teachers, for employees, for bus drivers, for leaders like yourselves, it's a sacrifice. It's a sacrifice. But change is inevitable. And if you could just use empathy and put yourself in the shoes of these parents and the kids who sometimes lose motivation, and it affects them. So with that, thank you for the opportunity.